to another video. We are actually on our way to a family trip. We are 2 hours late leaving. We haven't even left the city yet, but we're headed out to Dallas. We're going to be out there for 3 days and 2 nights. Just a quick little turnaround trip with the kids before we head back to school. We are checking out Kidzania. If you guys do not follow Boss Mom Poe, Poe and her family went to Dallas, I think, last year, and they visited Kidzania out in that way, and it just looked like a fun, great place for us to take the littles. So we're gonna go ahead and take them out there. We'll give you, show you guys some content from there, and then we are going to this place called the Sandbox or Sandlots.
SandboxVR.
The Sandbox, which is supposed to be this
SandboxVR.
SandboxVR, which is supposed to be like a virtual gaming system where we can all be immersive in it. With this, like, I think it's like a green screen. I guess it doesn't matter what's on the outside because it's like an Oculus but in real life. So, and then we'll be staying at I think a hotel downtown. So we'll, just be hanging out in that area. We have my mom with us. We have the kids. So we will.
So pray for me.
We will check in and touch base with y'all when we get a little further down the road. Alright, so this battery is about to die, so I'm going to make it quick. We just had our first pit stop. I want to say we're probably like 2 hours out. Normally Buc-ee's on the way to Dallas is like my indication of like where we're at exactly, but we stopped before we got there, so I'm not exactly sure where we are, but this trip is posing to be interesting. We have 2 kids without electronics. Y'all have kids, y'all know how that is. We used to have a TV in the car, so the last couple of, like, especially the last time we went to Dallas, because it's like longer than San Antonio and Austin leaving Houston. Last time we had the TV, so that helped with the kids when like their electronics and stuff died. But now we have no TV, no electronics for the youngest too. So they do have my computer back there, but then like Zuri's wanted to do something separate outside of what Austin is doing. And then Ashton is blasting his phone, but my mom went ahead and gave him her AirPods. Akeem left his AirPods at home, so he has my AirPods. No one's feeling the music that I have going on. The energy is a little off because everyone's tired, hungry, and we left extremely late. So I'm hoping everyone can eat, stretch their legs, and once we get back on the highway, the energy change, shift to something, because if it doesn't, at least this first day will. Okay, so this one has a little bit of battery left. I told you my battery died. But like I said, the first day is going to be interesting if the energy doesn't changes. So I'm hoping that the energy changes and we can get back to a fun and loving family like we usually are. So we'll see. Fingers crossed. I'll see you guys at the next stop.
Baby, wanna whip with the boy for the one time. Okay, maybe one time. Roll it up and hit it for me one time. Cruise around the city, duck it one time. Shorty wanna whip with the boy in her free time. Make a little we time. I ain't worried, baby, we gon' be fine. Riding like we never heard a street sign. I'm a great.
There's no liquor in it. It's kid friendly.
I'm a great catch, baby, better act right. Get the digits, hit it that night. And I shine like a star, he a flashlight. Keep my energy and cash right. I be turtlenecked up, cause the ice on my collar got it freezing. It ain't even that season. You came with a lane, but you left with a winner, that's treason. But a good enough reason. Brand new denim, two-tone, like I just went tanning. I know one that she examined. I'm at the steakhouse, knowing well I only want salmon. She gon' spread it like famine. Baby, don't play with your time, cause you can't get it back. You should spend it how you want to. Tell that lame that it's dead for his.
Okay, good morning, everybody. Today is day 2. I know I got some video footage of us getting into the hotel yesterday at the view. I don't think I got the hotel view. I like the room, but the room is a mess right now. And I know I got some footage of us at the pool. I don't think I did any talking. So we are headed down for breakfast. I got on my same clothes, mind your business. It's time to go because Akeem is knocking. And then we're going to come back up, get dressed, and head to Kidzania. You ready, Ma? So in our room is myself, Zuri, Austin, and my mom. And then in the room next door is the boys.
Make sure you like and subscribe too.
What she said, Ada, Ashton, Austin, and Akeem. Hey, you two, eat. So we're waiting for Akeem and Ada. I think they went to go get omelets. I went to go help Akeem. But yeah, we ended up sitting down at Texas Spice and Bar, I think it's called. What is this place called? Yes. And this is inside our hotel. So we did one with the buffet, which is pretty decent for the most of it.
Hello.
What?
If you want to go to Kidzania, then come to Dallas right now. And get some money so you can buy whatever toy you like. What?
You're supposed to look into the camera, not at yourself.
Don't forget to subscribe if you already forgotten.
Alright, put the camera down and eat. Alright, everybody, so we just had breakfast and we are showered, dressed, groomed, and ready to go. I'm not sure how I keep winding up with the camera because I left it at the table this morning for breakfast so Akeem can vlog, and every single time Akeem brings me the camera. So we are getting ready to head out. I'm not sure if how far out Kidzania is. I think that's it. So I'll see you guys probably from the car. What is all over your face? This is why I said don't eat that candy. Here, let's show the people what you got on. Your shirt is all untucked. I got a PR package from Capital One a couple months back. Really, Zuri. Austin, let's see what you got on. Here comes the boys now. Ashton, Akeem.
I still can't get over it.
And we don't know who's behind the kid because he's taking up all the frame.
What you trying to say?
You bigger than all the kids behind you?
Look.
Come show your nana. Come show your nana.
Look.
It's
I'm
like
not buying.
It's like 5 specks of it.
I'm not buying no
Can
apps.
Dad buy it?
No. It's a lot of it. And then here comes a mirror.
Going to Kidzania soon, guys.
I mean, you want to be on camera? You want to say hi? Or you not? You know, we respect everyone's space. We'll touch base with you guys probably. I'll get some footage of the hotel either today or tomorrow.
Oh, you on vacation acting different with the lips.
And then we'll see y'all when we get to the car.
Alright, so we're on our road to Kidzania. Pulling it now.
Keep going.
What you're supposed to say. You're
No,
the
go
vlogger.
ahead. But you all in.
I'm one of the background stuff. I'm the extras.
Yeah, you extra alright. So you get the experience of going through the airport. Hold on, let's first get in here and then I'll get you. The first stop is they'll take them to the bank and show them how to deposit all the money. Then they'll get a debit card in exchange for their money.
It's like, thank you.
Don't count it, don't lose it.
$50. Huh?
Don't count it, don't lose it. You're gonna go straight to the bank
And don't count
and
it.
you're gonna go straight to the, I just didn't want him to lose it. You're gonna go straight to the bank, you're gonna deposit into the bank, you're gonna get a debit card. So we're here at Kidzania, and this place is insane. Like, it's kids everywhere. It is the weekend, but so far I think it's dope. We just got through kid customs from the international airport. I love the layout of the place. I read online that they would have a guide for the kids, but it looks like we'll be guiding our kids around. But each of the kids got their own currency. Show them your money.
Show that bankroll.
So they got about $50 each, and we're here at Chase Bank, and so they're going to turn their money into debit cards, and then that allows them to go to different areas, and they'll have to pay for different products. With the debit cards, they'll have to pay for different trainings and different things like that. But essentially, you get to, you know, they have the Strike a Pose Theater, so you can go in there, try on clothes. That's a modeling agency, some type. Then we have the theater where you can go in there. places where you can actually go eat real live pizza, but that costs real live money. But then, I'm sorry, baby. But then you can read and it'll tell you each thing that you do, the age and all of that. I think we can go in because it says there's one visitor in there right now.
Yeah, she was saying she was taking people up there.
Okay. So yeah, what you think so far?
It's one of those things that, like, if I had this as a kid, like, mine would have been wrong.
Because when I was trying to do what Dad helped Austin did.
Can I do what?
Can you delete the picture? Because
I'm not gonna delete it, but I'll retake it. All right, stand by, Chase. Watch out, y'all so get Zuri's picture before she go in.
This is big. But then again, it's
You ready? Can you help her spread out her money? Austin, watch out. Austin, watch out. Austin.
Whoever's getting their new card first, we'll just scan a wrist.
All right, Austin, scan your wrist. Scan your wrist.
Alright, so we're just gonna fill out some information for your card today. What is your first name?
What year?
Yeah, 2014.
Huh? I said y'all might be able to
And
go
do you have
over
any
there.
existing funds you would
You
like
might
for
be
your
able
card
to go
today?
over.
What?
Do you have any money you want to deposit today?
How much money do you want to deposit? All of it? Some of it?
Put it all in the bank sign, trust me.
Give them all to him.
I read it.
Give him. Thank you.
Alright, I'm gonna count this up for you. Alright, so we're just gonna take this and you can write your first name on that little white strip right there.
Yeah, let me help you. Let me help you.
And then
Hey, I'm gonna call you back. I need to get Zuri wanna ride the truck so bad. So they have, what I just showed you is they have, I think 20 to 22 minutes in each room. So they go in the room and they literally like show you how to work things. They teach you different things. So like the kids right now are in the fashion studio, so they're showing them how to walk, showing them how to accessorize, get dressed, and then they're gonna put on a small little fashion show, and that's about 20 minutes. And then Aiden and Ashton took off. I'm not sure where they went, but they saw a place similar to like a CIA place. So same thing, they're gonna take them in there, you know, show them the ins and outs of the CIA, being discreet, the whole nine. So we're kind of just now getting started, but we'll update you guys further along, so stay tuned.
Alright, so we just watched Austin and Zuri finish doing their fashion studio job. They got paid $8 for that. How did you like it?
On nobody's back.
Austin, did you like it?
Yes.
Was it fun? Zuri, did you like the dance class or the dance studio?
Yeah.
You did good on stage.
Well, I couldn't hear him, but I thought he was calling my name, but I couldn't hear him.
Should have just walked on stage.
Yeah. Austin thought he was the next Michael Jackson. He walked out there, he flung his hat. I think I got the footage to put in there.
I did.
Alright, so
Here's your debit card.
they ready to go do some other job, so we're about to go check that out.
Alright, I'll hold. Alright, let's
Y'all ready? Alright, let's go.
Yeah, right. We'll see. But y'all talking to the wrong one. You need to talk to your dad.
I'm like a tenth of it. So
We'll see.
not like ridiculous.
It depends on how much money you make.
You already have 55.
Always trying to negotiate. Always. Anything for money. So I don't know if you guys heard Aiden, but he said however much money they make from Kidzania today, they want to put in their actual green light bank account.
Or a tenth, depending on how.
Or at least a tenth.
Baby, wanna whip with the boy for the one time. Okay, maybe one time. Roll it up and hit it for me one time. Cruise around the city, duck it one time. Shorty wanna whip with the boy in her free time. Make a little weed time. I ain't worried, baby, we gon' be fine. Riding like we never heard a street sign. I'm a great catch, baby, better act right. Get the digits, hit it that night. And I shine like a star, he a flashlight. Keep my energy and cash right. I be turtlenecked up cause the ice on my collar got it freezing. It ain't even that season. You came with a lane but you left with a winner, that's treason. But a good enough reason. Brand new denim, two-tone like I just went tanning. I know one that she examined. I'm at the steakhouse knowing well I only want salmon. She gon' spread it like famine. Maybe don't play with your time cause you can't get it back. You should spend it how you want to. Tell that lame that it's dead for his. And I bet ya I never let him haunt you. Baby, wanna whip with the boy for the one time. Okay, maybe one time. Roll it up and hit it for me one time. Cruise around the city, duck it one time. Shorty wanna whip with the boy in her free time. Make a little weed time. I ain't worried, baby, we gon' be fine. Riding like we never heard a street sign. Look, girlie wanna match on the vibe this evening and thinking about leaving with me. Told me she been throwing back shots since she needs some back shots. That's a bet, sound even to me. I been going nuts like brand new briefs. Got brand new teeth from the jeweler, not the dentist. And I'm on some rare that you'll never see again. But I treat it like I got it on Pinterest. Let a player hit it like a cue ball, moving like a U-Haul. Shorty better act like she know how.
Go on the planet. So Aiden doesn't have much. Well, he has money, but Aiden has been paying for everything that he's done so far. So now he's trying to go to Planet Fitness so he can make money.
Okay, maybe one time. Roll it up and hit it for me one time. Cruise around the city, duck it one time. Shorty wanna whip with the boy in her free time. Make a little weed time. I ain't worried, baby, we gon' be fine. Riding like we never heard a street sign. Shorty wanna whip with the boy cause I'm on now.
So there's a department store. Girl, all they can get is candy at this point. And then they're talking about the fact that they didn't get a shipment in. So they don't even have a lot of stuff to choose from. Just for the sake of them earning money, I'll probably let them go ahead and get some candy. But you'd have to work all jobs that pay and nothing that you have to pay for in order to get like some of those gifts are in there. But whatever, they'll get a couple pieces of candy, they'll be happy. So after this, we're gonna go upstairs to the aviation area, which is where they get to go on the airplane. So that's exciting. We don't get to go, but we get to watch them experience it. Alright, so we are headed home. There's a couple places we didn't get a chance to check out. Zuri ended it with $81. Ashton had $39. Aiden had...
I have another $1.
So he has about $44, and you had what?
42 with cash.
42 with cash, and Austin had 50, no cash. So, the department store is ridiculously long. It's shutting down, so we'll just have to come back. So we're headed to the car now, and I'll catch up with y'all probably in the car.
I'll get my take on it later.
Alright, so stay tuned.
Alright, so we made it to SandboxVR. Finally, after like 30 minutes. I'm not exactly sure what's about to go on inside, but me personally, I'm excited. I know we're about to play some of these games. It'll be very interesting. We're about to have full body suits, all that. And I'll meet you inside.
This is day 3 in Dallas. We actually headed home today. We just checked out of the hotel, and we are out here just a little bit further up from the hotel at this place called SandboxVR. We don't know if we're going to be able to get in because they are having technical difficulties this morning, which would suck for the kids, but fingers crossed everything goes well and the kids can get in there and experience it and enjoy it, because it's part of the reason why we came out here. I don't have to go in. Austin can go in my place. My mom doesn't want to go in, and obviously Zuri both doesn't want to and can't go in. So, but like I said, it's supposed to be an immersive, VR. Y'all know how it is, virtual reality world. If all goes well. And I believe they do a recording, so if they do, we'll be able to insert some clips in here. But yeah, so Akeem can tell you guys more about this than me. But right now he's handling business. So, yeah. Alright, so update. Allegedly, the SandboxVR that we were at, systems are down. Some systems, I don't know. So, then we knew that there was one in Austin. We almost considered, or at least I suggested, we drive all the way to Austin, which is like a 2.5 hour drive. And it's like a 2-hour drive home from there. However, nobody wanted to do that. I guess head home, so we'll see. So, luckily, we found one in Fort Worth, which is about 40 minutes outside of Dallas. Or at least this other location is about 40 minutes outside of Dallas. I called them. They were able to give me a 10% off discount, which helps.
I just can't.
This place did offer us a free session if we ever come back out to Dallas. Okay, so as promised, we are back with another update. Luckily, we found the Sandbox location out here in Fort Worth. It was about a 40-minute drive outside of Dallas. It's actually a nice little area out here in Fort Worth, especially where the Sandbox location is at. It's a cool little spot. I don't think I ever thought of Dallas Fort Worth, or at least Fort Worth area, as a booming place, but it looks like it is, so I wouldn't be opposed to coming back out here and visiting. But however, we were able to book the location, so our reservation is actually at 1, so we have about a half hour to spare. I didn't eat breakfast, so I may eat. I'm sure the kids are probably a little bit hungry. Probably eat here and then either jump on the road or do this, then eat, then jump on the road and head home. But we were able to get 10% off. Like I said, I called and I was just like, would you guys happen to have a promo? And they were able to give us one. So it's going to be myself, Akeem, Amir, Aiden, Ashton, and Austin that are participating. My mom and Zuri will not be participating, so they're either going to hang out on the outside, or I think they can come into the room with us. I'm not exactly sure, but again, Akeem can give y'all more information than me, so I'll see y'all in a minute.
What's the name? So what you can record when filming it for like public posting on somewhere is you can film what they're looking like, and then do not film the skater monitor. Okay. So everyone who's playing is over the age of 18 to come sign in. Alright, and then I need you, so there'll be a part where whichever one of you wants to do it. So you put in your own personal email.
Ashton,
What?
What do you think of this place so far?
It's cool.
That's all you have to say.
And because you've been, if you ever do that combat thing, you're most likely gonna win. Fine. Let me take the camera. I got this.
What are you doing?
I can take the camera. Now let's ask you some questions. What do you think about this place?
So far, it's a lot cleaner than the one before.
Yeah.
So I can tell it's going to be a better experience than we would have had. Also, they have lightsaber handles, which means the swords are going to be the exact same. The swords are going to be awesome. This is going to be fun. And you're being beaten.
Oh, really? Yeah, I already said that, Aiden. I'm pretty sure I already know that.
I'm a win. Awesome. What do you think on this place?
Yep. You're about to kick Aston in the butt.
Hey!
Okay, see anything you want, and then you're going to do individual names as well. It can be if you have
Jesus.
the local backwards shirt.
Guys, I know the perfect gamer name.
That's
Ready,
not gonna be
24,
named
26,
Tickle
9,
Bitties.
XX_XX, T9T9, Super
So
Ultimate.
we're going to start with finding our sensor that has the little foot symbol. There's going to be one that says L, and there's one that's going to say R. That's for left and right.
R for right.
Is it orientation matter?
Yes, so the foot needs to be facing them now.
And you'll have to find it, okay?
Alrighty, let me help you guys.
Which one they do?
That's a big one. They might be playing the same one as us.
Oh no.
Oh man. It's the same one as us. Oh, we gonna scream.
Yeah, don't worry, we gonna see sign.
Austin, don't worry. They give me a fake rifle. I do
Yeah. It says it at the bottom.
Make sure I have this on
Let
right.
me see. So these guys will vibrate inside the game. You know, shoots you, right?
It just vibrates.
It just vibrates. It's a little vibration.
My
Yeah, like you're like.
turn off friendly fire.
No,
I don't trust this in particular.
But it won't do any damage because somebody else shoots you. You'll just feel it. It's just like a backpack. bigger camera. Now we're going to put on our hand sensors. So once again, the hand will be facing down towards your hand.
Ay, ay. Baby, wanna whip with the boy for the one time. Okay, maybe one time. Roll it up and hit it for me one time. Cruise around the city, duck it one time. Shorty wanna whip with the boy in her free time. Make a little weed time. I ain't worried, baby, we gon' be fine. Riding like we never.
Stay together. Listen, stay together. You ready to shoot him and beat me?
I'm not about to shoot him. Oh God! Oh my God!
Where's the automated weapons at? Austin, relax. Is that an officer? Right here. They're coming out in swoop fashion. Light 'em up, light 'em up. Light 'em up, light 'em up.
Already, somebody's got their hand raised. I'm gonna go in there and check.
Shoot, shoot, shoot. All right, we gotta have each other's back.
Try not to shoot him.
You better move.
Look. Hey, in the mirror, look to your right. Let me know if somebody coming that way. Me and Melissa, you got
Who is screaming? Kill it. It's another one. Watch the shoot.
Hey, watch this.
Shoot.
Hey, behind it.
You have to shoot. Austin,
Bro,
calm
Austin's
down.
sitting in circles.
Back up, Austin, back up.
But you see, in game, he's probably having a whole entire cinematic John Wick shooting all over himself a little bit. But outside here,
Excuse you over here. I am trying here. I'm saying you.
Stay on the lookout.
Are you serious? I'm not fighting Hydra Monkey.
can I still like help them?
No.
Well, they wouldn't be able to hear you. They
I should never got the little gun.
Is that above you?
Oh!
We can support them. Yeah, birds attacking them.
Yeah, just don't put the camera up there. Keep it right on in.
It's hard to get. Like,
Oh, shoot.
it's hard to get them all in one shot.
I just saved somebody.
Those are big birds.
They're like vultures.
Got the rappers.
Guys, why didn't y'all duck?
Right there, shoot. Shoot him, Austin.
That means if they duck, they most likely will be fine.
Who's out, Austin? All right, listen.
Another man down.
Hey,
Okay.
That is this. It's not close to a back.
The orange areas on their bodies are the most vulnerable areas. Shoot at those areas.
All right.
Somebody's calling. What's wrong with you? Man, somebody's calling.
Somebody give me. Help.
Watch your elbows.
My bad.
Even if they call just
Yes. Oh my God, man.
yeah, they'll be done.
We supposed to get on? Get on the footprint.
We don't know which way is west.
Well, that's your point, not mine.
Well, now we know which way they're coming. Please help. Oh. Don't let them get up here. Don't let them get up here. I'm giving you face shots. Oh.
Once you see the ball, we should point in the same direction.
Oh my God.
Come on. Let's go.
I'm trying, mother.
Let's go. Orange area. If they have a orange area, get them.
They got dogs.
Maybe.
Let's go.
I mean, it depends on the light. Some people
Let's go.
I thought she would be the screamer.
I can't save you.
Always.
we know who the trusting is on.
Get the officer.
I live in Michigan, and these are my grandkids and my son-in-law, and my daughter. But I don't think they have one of these in Michigan.
I know, I think it's like.
I'm literally covering your mess.
They're one to her back.
But not in Houston, because they're Houston.
Two down.
Yeah.
But I'm not expanding the other one.
Nope.
So they're.
Where you at? You in?
Come in.
I can't wait to go back home
Get
and tell
the
them
horse
about this
thing.
place, and then maybe we can finally get one there in Michigan.
In the head.
Always send an email to talk to the company and say, hey, bring us some.
Yeah.
Hey, I'll watch this way. Y'all
I'm
watch
glad
the signs
you're
of the
doing
river.
Can somebody get a picture of this?
No.
Y'all some haters. Oh my God.
You did do good. It's just that
I recognize your name.
you're
You recognize my name? Thank you, son.
That had the same amount of accuracy. Wonderful.
Beta team,
There's somebody
welcome
inside.
to Deadwood Valley.
alright?
Who? Hey, get the back. Get the rear. These guns reload so slow.
Vultures! Heads up!
I'm giving out a hard headshot. There's zombies all in here.
I'm dead.
I'm dying!
Right.
Watch out!
Alright, listen.
Look behind.
Oh my God. Okay. Yeah, somebody get me. I can't help
The
you.
shoulder.
Something shorted out
Oh my
the
God.
lights!
Ah, hell no.
Oh, to your left, to your left, to your left.
Outside, outside.
What the hell is that?
Oh! Somebody give me Pac-Man. They're gonna get the alarm. Oh my God.
Who is this?
I'm Aiden, and I'm getting the Oh my God.
Oh, what the hell?
Where'd it go? Alright, so my mom has the keys, but everybody in the car anyway. So we just finished Sandbox, and it was dope. What you think, Aiden?
It was amazing.
Yeah,
Mom won because she had a Magnum and it was extremely accurate. I had a shotgun.
Ashley, how was it?
It was good.
But
You can't tell me.
we'll update y'all in a minute. I'll let Akeem update y'all because this was Akeem's idea. But in the meantime, how did everybody enjoy it?
It was amazing.
It was dope.
I'm a
It
little
was dope.
salty though.
It was dope. We'll highlight y'all in a minute.
It was so.
I'm gonna be honest, it was terrifying. They ran at you really fast considering they're zombies and their legs are bones. So either way,
Zombies are supposed to be slow.
exactly.
These ones weren't at all.
The hardest part was like if one of them got on you, unless you had a teammate willing to like sacrifice a few seconds to save you, you would have been screwed. Because there were ones that jumped on your back, so you wouldn't know you got hit unless, you know, somebody pointed it out. And then there was one that just bit you from the front, so you have to call out to your teammates, and 90% of the time, they won't do anything. And all in all, it was fun.
It was trying to figure out where everybody was at. It was a lot going on.
She was like, we know who we need to lead the zombie apocalypse. Because Melissa, you were calling them out, and I kept laughing.
It was quite peppery.
Because the part where it was like protect the helicopter, it was like protect.
We had the helicopter
and the barn. And I kept saying like two take one, but
I said me and Aiden got the helicopter. Y'all get the barn.
I was shooting the barn, but then they started coming from behind me.
And we couldn't say nothing to tell y'all because she was like, I'll tell y'all. She was showing us that she was picking the things for y'all.
Hey guys, so we made it back home from Dallas, and we are exhausted. But the ride home wasn't that bad. We ended up riding through College Station. So we rode through Texas A&M campus for a little bit. So that was fun. It was, I don't know, I've never been there before, but it gave me a sense of nostalgia as far as being on college campus. But it was dope. It was like a dope little ride through, in my opinion.
Yeah, it was cool.
So as I told you guys, we did Kidzania. I gave you guys a little bit of information on it. But Akeem planned this trip, but he planned these two spots, Kidzania. Like I told you guys, we saw it first on Poe's page, so we knew we wanted to take the kids there. And then Akeem found SandboxVR. I'm not exactly sure where or how, but like I said, I gave y'all a little bit of information, so I figured he can go ahead and fill y'all in on the rest of the way.
So, alright, well, no, you just want to be on video. So, I don't know if you talked about this. If you did, let me know. Kidzania, here's my review. It's a pretty cool place to take the kids. I feel like the sweet spot in age is probably 6 to 10.
Yes.
I feel like once they start to get a little bit above 10, they outgrow it a little bit. Like Aiden's 12, he's just tall.
Yeah.
So, you know, when he was, you know, doing his thing, he just looked like a giant. Like he was just a big kid playing on a little kid's playground. But so I would say definitely some like tips if you go to Kidzania, if you can do the weekday, do the weekday.
Early.
It just, so the way it's set up, like as you see in the little B-roll and the clips and everything, like they have all these little rooms that are set up like different businesses, and they can go through and do different tasks to learn about that particular field trade. It's kind of set up like games in a sense. But like for example, I know one of the ones that the boys were looking forward to is like the animation studio, and they can do 4 at a time. So if it's crowded, you may have 12 people in line. Yeah, and the activities are about 20 minutes. So those 4 go in, 20 minutes later, the next 4 go in, 20 minutes later, the next 4. So if you're the 12th person and you wait in line, you could potentially be waiting, you know, you could be waiting, you know, over an hour to go through. So obviously less popular times, weekdays, or later in the evening. But you're going to need a good 3-4 hours for sure. I think like the setup, the aesthetics of it is amazing. Like,
yeah, it's great.
We were joking. I was talking, you know, me and my oldest and Missie, we were all saying like, man, if anything like this was available, you know, like when we were kids, like would have lost our mind. This is such a cool place. The only downside to me is the cost.
Okay.
Well, I ain't gonna say downside. Those are the other, I mean, the waiting, but that just depends on the timing. But the cost of it is, so it's like $44 for each kid. And so 2 parts. So it's $44 a kid, but they get cash, so it's kind of like a trade-off. But the other little caveat is the coolest jobs / activities cost the kids money. And the way they have it set up is so kids supposed to learn, like, hey, you have money, but if you go through and use all your activities and you lose all your money, then you don't have any more money. But in reality, it just is what it is. So, but again, to charge $15 per person that wasn't participating, so it's not a kid. So for us, it was obviously me, Missie, my oldest son, and then my mother-in-law. So you look at $60 for us just to go in. And they really need us. Like, we the ones that got to take the kids around. So it's like, I'm paying y'all to do, y'all don't have staff to kind of be a tour guide, so to speak. So it's really up to the parents. So, and then granted, for most people, that's not going to be the case. One kid, two parents, it costs y'all less than $100 to get in. It wasn't that the case for us. But I guess it's part of having a large family.
You wouldn't have sprayed something?
Yeah. It was my thing.
Your Mark Jacobs.
No. But it was just, but other than that, like, it's a cool place. I definitely think it's worth checking out.
It did suck that a couple places were closed down. Like the city tour bus that we could have rode on was closed down. And like the EMS was closed down. And those are also things that the kids could have rode on. So.
And was the breaking news?
I don't know what I was about to say, but so I just skipped it.
I'm sorry.
And I'll just go to a Sandbox thing. I'm pretty sure she gave y'all all the updates of it.
I just kept calling it like an immersive VR.
Yeah, so I found out about it from, I listened to a Joe Rogan podcast. I know people do or don't like Joe Rogan, but I was listening to one of his podcasts. I think he was talking to a comedian, or he was talking to somebody, and they were talking about the one in Austin, because that's where his show is based out of, and he was talking about how crazy of an experience it is. So, you got them all in my. There we go, baby. So
you can hold it yourself.
I know, but I like it when you do it.
Zuri, I'm vlogging right now. Have one of the.
When you're done.
Yes. Can you go sit in there until I'm done?
And also, can I have it done?
Negative.
Until I'm done. Until I'm done. So
anyway, so I found out about it. I Googled it and was kind of looking at some of the YouTube videos about it. I sent it to Missie, and I was like, we've been trying to go to Dallas since we saw a post video a year or so ago. Has it been a year? Something like that? About a year ago?
It's been about a year.
And then we saw that, this place was in Dallas, so it was like, cool, we'll just make a trip out of it. And eventually, we came out with the time dates. But, it's really, really cool. They have a bunch of different, missions and, things and stuff that you could do. It's a little pricey as well. It's like, on the weekend, it's like $50 to $55 a person. And then on the weekdays, it's like $30, $35 a person. So, obviously, being on the weekend, it was a little bit more costly. But it's worth the experience. It was pretty cool. So, check it out, SandboxVR.com. We'll link it below so y'all can check it out. But we'll be going back soon. But all in all, cool trip. Nice hotel, rooftop pool. Everything was a vibe. So, I had a ball. And now these kids get ready to go back to school and just chewing to wake up. And as you can hear, I can't wait for them to get up out of here. Definitely check that out. And, if you're in the area, if you don't mind making the trek to they're all over, but I know in Texas, just Dallas and Austin right now. Hopefully one in San Antonio. I was looking at the franchise opportunities. Not bad, actually. Something we might consider.
This wasn't a sponsorship, but Sandbox VR and Fort Worth asked us to shout them out. So we are shouting them out. They've been open for a month. Like I told you guys, we found one in Dallas, but they had technical issues.
You remember the lady name?
Emily.
Shout out to
Emily. So shout out to you, Emily. Thank you so much, because we had a really good time. Like I said, we lost 2 of our people. And you
don't get a refund when they quit.
No. But the fact that they can't leave the game when they want to is great too. But yeah, we had a ball. Can't wait to go back. So again, thank you guys for coming along with us for our family trip. Comment below if you like family vlogs like this, because we are actually planning our next couple of trips. But we'll see you guys in the next video.